My name is Jennifer. We have 60 minutes to take a journey into power together, and the theme of today's practice I'm taking from Melody Beattie's Journey to the Heart. Create an intentional seat to receive a few sentences. The theme of today's practice is value the simple tasks of life. Simple tasks can take us back to the rhythm, the way of life that we're seeking. How often we think we don't want to be bothered with laundry, bills, dishes, the lawn. We have other things to do, more important tasks to accomplish on this journey that we're on. But doing the ordinary tasks doesn't take us away from the rhythm we're seeking. They don't take us away from life's magic. These tasks are the rhythm. They are the magic. The simple tasks are important not just because they need to be done. The simple tasks are the microcosm of how our lives work. They keep us grounded in reality. They remind us of what's real. They show us how life works. They will lead us into the way of life that we're seeking if we approach them the right way. Do the laundry, do the dishes, pay your bills, rake the leaves. Do these tasks with respect. Restore and maintain order around you, and you'll feel order in your soul. Create beauty around you, and you'll feel beauty in your soul. The magic will return, and the simple tasks will lead you back to it. And in order to bring our physical focus back to the simple tasks, this evening I will ask all of you to pay extra special attention to how and where you place your hands. I'm going to ask you to activate your Hasta Bandha. That's the lock in the palm of your hands. So if you take your hands and you look at your hands and you don't pull any muscle activity, right? And then extend your fingers. So imagine you could hold a basketball up in the air. You'll notice there's a natural hollowing out of the palm of your hand. That's your Hasta Bandha. I'm going to ask you to pay attention to activating your hands. And when you place your hands on your mat, notice, point your index fingers towards 12 o'clock, maybe a little bit wider out. Maybe your default is more in. But today, go for index fingers at 12 o'clock, fingers spread wide, hands wide, giving your shoulders space as we flow. Let's begin. Child's pose. And right away, how did you place your hands? Index fingers straight ahead. Finger pads pressing into your mat. Gripping the earth. During this practice, I can offer hands-on assists as a way of us co-creating this shared yoga experience, not to make you right or wrong. If you would like to participate and receive hands-on assist, please raise your hand so that I can see, and I will honor that. See you, thank you. Downward facing dog. And notice, index fingers at 12 o'clock. Yeah, check it out. What's your default? And come into your hands newly as a simple way of beginning with the basics. Fundamental. What are you doing with your hands? Walk your feet to your hands. Take ragdoll. Clasp opposite elbows. Yeah, feel your fingers on your triceps, your elbows. Extended mountain, reach, and then pull your hands back to heart center. Press your hands together. Look at the tops of your fingers. We'll begin this evening's practice with the sound of 3 ohms. Reach your hands up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. High push up and pause. Index fingers, 12 o'clock, hands wide, fingers wide. Foundation. Low push up. Upward facing dog. Press your mat away from you. Downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Look forward, jump to your thumbs. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Reach your hands up. Watch your hands reach for the ceiling. Forward fold. Exhale. Good. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up. Spread your fingers wide. Low push up. Upward facing dog. Root down. Downward facing dog. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again. And empty. Step or hop forward. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Spread all 10 fingers. Look up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Flow. Hands wide. Fingers rooting. Up dog. Good. Down dog. Take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. Again, breathe in. Good, empty. Step or hop forward. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Extended mountain, rise up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, breathe. Plant your hands high to low. Up dog. Down dog. Good work, everyone. Notice your index finger, your pinky finger. Look at your thumbs. Jump. Halfway lift. Fold. Thunderbolt. Chair. Sit low. Reach all 10 fingers. Now look up, see your hands. What are your hands doing? Make distance between your thumb and pinky finger. Fold. Halfway lift. Plant your hands, flow. Up dog, press down. Down dog. Warrior one, right foot forward. Reach your hands up. Yeah, spread your fingers. Look up. See your hasta bandha. See the palm of your hands. Take a breath in. Plant your hands on your mat. High push up to low push up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior one, left foot forward. Reach up. Spark your fingers. Look up between the palms of your hands. Another big breath in. So good. Flow. High to low. Plant your hands. Up dog. Down dog. Good. Connecting to thumb, first, middle, ring, pinky finger. Look at your thumbs, bend your knees, jump. Halfway lift, fold. Thunderbolt, spark your 10 fingers, sit low, fold forward. Halfway lift, hands plant high to low. So good. Up dog. Down dog. Warrior one, right side. Reach your hands to the ceiling. Vinyasa, right back down, high to low. Up dog, down dog, warrior one, left foot forward. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhale, flow. Up dog, down dog, warrior one, other side. Rise, flow. Good. Down dog, warrior one. Attention on your hands. Flow. Good. Up dog, press. Down dog, root. Lift your right leg. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Stay here or flip. If you flip your dog, land your eyes on your right thumb. Spread all 5 fingers on your right hand. Side plank, right hand down. Reach your left hand to the ceiling. Send your eyes up to your left hand. Activate your hand. Downward facing dog. Notice all 10 fingers. Lift your left leg. Bend, stack, flip. Eyes to your left thumb. Activate your whole hand. Side plank, left hand down. Shift your gaze up as you reach up. Good work, y'all. Downward facing dog. Index fingers 12 o'clock. Fingers wide. Finger pads gripping your mat. Active. Good. Step your right foot forward, crescent lunge. Reach your hands up. All 10 fingers active and reaching for the ceiling. Good. Send your eyes up between your hands. Hands to heart center. Good. Take a breath here. Twist to the right. Press your hands into one another or reach floor to ceiling. Yeah, take the bind. Notice your hands. They connect. What are they touching? How far apart are your fingers? How much pressure are you putting hand to hand? Heck yes. Warrior two, open. Spread your hands, spread your fingers. Let's see your front hand. Reverse, follow your hand up and back. Extended side angle. Now, if you want to take the bind to connect your hands, do that with intention, with purpose. Notice your fingers, your hands. Vinyasa. Good work, y'all. Up dog, press down, lift. Downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward, crescent lunge. Activate Hasta Bandha. Look up. See your Hasta Bandha. Pull your hands to heart center. Press. Twist left. action of pressing, you can stay, or the action of reaching, binding from your hands where your attention is. Good. Warrior 2. Reach your hands out front to back. Reverse, watch your hand arch up, extended side angle. Spread your fingers. Now take the bind, hand touching hand. Hands reaching. Vinyasa, root your hands down, index fingers 12 o'clock. Up dog, down dog. Look forward at your thumbs, bend your knees and exhale, jump. Halfway lift, fold forward. Thunderbolt, spread your hands. Hands to heart center. Twist right. Press hand to hand or reach floor to ceiling. And if you want to take the half bind, take your right thumb around the small of your back. And put your attention on your hands. Thunderbolt, reach. Hands to heart center, press. Twist left. Press or reach. Or take the half bind. Notice your fingers, your thumbs. Thunderbolt. Fold forward. Separate your feet wider apart. Take your first finger and your middle finger, slide it between your big toe and your second toe, and pull up on your toes. Press your toes into your fingers. Drop your head. Feel your fingers around your big toes. Shake your head. And notice your fingers around your toes. Release your big toes and put your whole hand all the way underneath your foot. Toes all the way up to your wrist creases. Now that you're here, press your palm into your feet. Press your feet into your palms. Remove your hands from underneath your feet and either take forearm plank or crow or dolphin. Notice how you place your hands. Be intentional with your hands. You take the arm balance of crow, great. If you take the arm balance of forearm plank, great. Notice your hands. Good. We're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. High push-up, low push-up, heck yes. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Look at your thumbs. Jump to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Extended mountain. Reach up, look up. Pull your hands down to heart center. Eagle, right side. Wrap your right leg up and over your left leg. Your right arm up and under your left arm. And notice your hands, your fingers, how you're holding them. Are they active? Good. Yeah, see your hands. Like look through your hands in the general vicinity of the wall in front of you. Good. Switch. Switch your legs, switch the wrap. Look through your fingers. Good. Switch. And press your palms into one another. Activate your hands. Switch. Notice your finger pads, your palms. Release. Standing leg raise, right side. Take your right hand and grab your right shin. Right hand to right shin. Notice your hand on your shin. Open your leg out to the right. Reach your left arm to the left. Look over at your left thumb. Good work, y'all. Come back to center. Reach your hands up. Look up. Lift your right leg higher. Airplane, arms back, right leg back. Spread all 10 fingers. Good. Hands to heart center, press them together. Half moon, left hand touches down to the earth or a block. Reach your active right hand to the ceiling. Reach up, look up. Release. Good work. Change sides. Standing leg raise. And feel your shin under your hand. Look at your right thumb. Wiggle it so you can see it. Come back to center. Reach up. Look up. So good, y'all. Airplane. Both arms back. Fingers stretching, reaching. Hands to heart center. Press. Expand, half moon. Reach through all fingers to the ceiling. Release. Good work. Dancer, right side. Reach your left hand to the ceiling. Activate Hasta Bandha through your left hand. Take a hold of your right foot with your right hand. And feel your foot in your hand. Feel your hand on your foot. Kick and reach. Yeah, see the thumb on your left hand. Reach it farther away from your center. Switch. Good work. Now connect your thumb to your left foot. Feel it. Duality, the press, the pull, the kick, the reach. Switch. And do something different with your hand. Either grab your toes or your ankle or the beginning of your shin. Do something different to make your hand feel different on your foot or vice versa. Maybe you spread your toes more. Yeah, feel the muscles in your feet with the palm of your hand. Switch. Release. Take your hands together at heart center. Tree. With your hands together at heart center, create tree. And then reach your hands to the ceiling. Look up between your fingertips. Switch. Feel your fingertips, the activation in both of your hands. Release. Extended mountain. Spread all 10 fingers, reach up, look up, fold forward. Halfway lift. Plant your hands, index fingers at 12 o'clock. High push-up, low push-up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, triangle. Place your right fingertips lightly on the earth, lightly on your shin or a block. Spread the fingers on your left hand. Rise up. Side-facing, wide-legged forward fold. Drop your head, reach for your ankles, or crawl your hands through the window of your legs and turn your fingers around and claw at your mat. Whichever you've chosen, notice your hands, your fingers. Full attention on how you're holding your hands. Rise up, take pyramid pose. Maybe today you want to interlace your hands at the small of your back or press your palms into one another or take reverse prayer. Put your attention on your hands and fold forward. What you choose is not important. How you hold your hands is important. You shifting your attention to your hands is important. Twisting triangle. Left hand down to the block or the earth, right hand to the ceiling. Activate Hasta Bandha. Yes. Plant your hands on your mat solidly, purposefully. Flow. So good, y'all. Triangle, left foot forward. Left fingers lightly, ever so lightly on the block, your shin, the earth. Hasta Bandha. So good. Come up to standing. Take goddess squat with all 10 fingers spread wide, toes out to 10 and 2. And shift from goddess squat to 5-pointed star. Look up, reach up. Lower down to goddess squat. 2 more times. Reach up. Squat low. 1 more. Squat low. Side facing wide angle forward fold. Point your toes in, drop your head. If you want to take tripod headstand or any other pose, this is your practice. Put your attention on your hands. Your hands are your practice this evening. Rise up, pyramid pose. With your attention on your hands. Fold. Twisting triangle. Hasta Bandha. Plant your hands, flow. High push-up. Touch your right hand to your left shoulder and then switch, noticing the touch and switch. 2 more times, shoulder to hand, just as a practice of noticing your hands as they move. Low plank. Lower all the way down, take a cheek. Arms back by your sides, connect your palms to the earth. Feel your mat, feel the cool concrete floor. Locust pose, number 1 of 2. Rise up, spread your fingers, spread your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down. Locust, rise, fingers reaching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Floor bow. Bend your knees, grab your feet, your ankles, or your shins. Feel the connection of your hands wherever you've grabbed. Kick your feet into that connection. Rise up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, release. Floor bow, last one. Make that connection, palm to foot, ankle, shin, and kick, grab, rise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take your hands to your mat so that your thumbs are back by your bottom ribs. And then take your hands wide, fingers forward, but hands wide, thumbs back by your bottom ribs, hands lower. Good. Upward facing dog, press down, hands, the tops of your feet. Lift your thighs, lift your knees by pressing the tops of your feet down and your hands down. Good work. Downward facing dog. Camel. Come down to your knees, stand on your shins, take your hands to the small of your back or interlace your hands, cactus arms, camel from your hands. Lift your chest up and notice where you're putting your fingers. What are you doing with your hands in camel? Good. Take 3 more breaths as you notice your hands. And then come out, sit. Notice where you put your hands when you rest. And take another round of camel from your attention on your hands. Feel the air moving across your fingers. Feel the warmth of your skin under your hands. 3 more breaths. Notice your hands. And then release. Come out. Rest your hands. Rest your seat. And then come onto your back for bridge. Lift your hips up, interlace your hands together underneath you. And as you clench finger to finger, squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift your hips up higher. Press your fist down, your fingers down, hips high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower all the way down. We have 6 more, bridge or wheel. Bridge, you know where to go, you were just there. Wheel, take your hands to either sides of your ears on your mat. Palms to the earth. Press down through the palms of your hands, the soles of your feet, rise up. Bridge or wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay up or come down. Bridge or wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay up or come down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Recline butterfly. Hand to heart, hand to belly, with purpose to feel your heartbeat, to feel your breath, your belly rising and falling. Happy baby. Send your feet up to the ceiling. Reach your fingers towards your toes. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring one leg to a hover. Reach for your extended leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hug your knees into your chest. Place your hands underneath your tailbone. Send your legs up to the ceiling. Lower your legs 30 degrees, 60 degrees. Hover your feet. Feel your hands underneath your tailbone as you look at your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Legs up. 3 more. Lower down 30, 60. Hover your feet. Look at your toes. Feel your hands underneath your tailbone. Wherever your hands are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Legs up. Lower down 30, 60. Hover your feet. Feel your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one. Lower down 30, 60. Hover. Feel your hands. Look at your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squeeze your knees. Yogi bicycles, abdominal twists. Interlace your hands at the nape of your neck. Feel your fingers interlaced. And begin yogi bicycles for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Hug your knees in. Come up to 2 high boats, 2 low boats. Come up to high boat. Reach your hands for where the wall meets the ceiling. High boat. Low boat. Reach your hands for the wall up over your head and low boat. High boat. Snap it together. Reach for the wall and the ceiling. Low boat. Reach for the wall over your head. Last one. Let it go. Stretch your whole body out. And then make your way to half pigeon. You can come through downward facing dog, or you can stay on your back for reclined half pigeon. Notice your hands as you move into half pigeon. That's what I thought. Put your attention on your 10 fingers. Switch. Double pigeon. Notice how you place your hands, where you place your hands. We're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch the stack of your shins. And put your attention on your hands. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn to the right side of your mat and take frog, folding up the corners of your mat and making right angles with your thighs, your shins, and your feet. Take a block under your pelvis or underneath your chest for support. And once you've gotten into frog, put your attention on your hands on the floor, your hands interlaced, your fingertips touching. And keep your attention on your hands. Shift from your thumbs to your first fingers, middle fingers, ring fingers, baby fingers. Thumbs, first fingers, middle fingers, ring fingers, baby fingers. Make your way out of frog and into seated single leg extension. Put your attention on your hands as you reach and fold. Thumbs, first fingers, middle fingers, ring fingers, baby fingers. Switch legs. Reconnect to your hands. Seated forward fold. Notice your hands, your fingers. Reverse tabletop. Root your hands down. Lift your hips. Send your gaze to the back wall. Feel your fingers. Thumbs, index, middle, ring, pinky fingers. Lower all the way down. Fish pose, hands underneath your sit bones. Lift your chest up, look back. Feel your fingers, thumbs, index, middle, ring, baby. Lower all the way down. Choose your inversion. Simple inversion, lie on your back, put a block under your tailbone, send your legs up to the ceiling. Notice your fingers, what they're touching. Slowly. Lower. Out of your inversion, slow. Remove your block. Stretch your whole body from fingers to toes. Hug one knee into your chest. Take a simple twist to one side. Feel your hands on your shin, your thigh. Feel your hand on the floor. Switch. Reclined butterfly pose. Come back to center, hand to heart, hand to belly. And stretch yourself out into your final resting pose. I'll come around and I'll place a cool lavender towel on your forehead. If this is something you do not want, bring one hand to your belly so that I can see, and I will honor that. I see you, thank you. I invite you to take your heels off the corners of your mat if you haven't already. Get big, take up space. Spread your whole body out. Shavasana. Wiggle your thumbs, first fingers, middle fingers, ring fingers, pinky fingers. And then roll to one side. Slowly, with your top arm, press yourself up to seated. Take your hands together at heart center, connecting finger to finger, palm to palm. And we'll seal this practice with the sound of 3 ohms. Bring your thumb knuckles to your forehead center. All together we take a breath in. All together we bow. Thank you all so much for coming to this space, for doing this practice, for noticing how, where, and why, with purpose, you place your hands. I thank you for taking this time for yourself. Give yourself and your neighbor some yoga snaps with your yoga hands.